damn it.
Fortificator at ready status.
I shall not stay your exit.
Hold on, big dog.
Adversary vol-
Where am I going?
Batten scan.
Chill.
Structural voracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus.
Go for torpification. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Free liquor.
The other brands may be 80 proof, but ours has 80 proofs. One printed on each label. Collect and study them all.
From the Order of the Ascendant.
So what did I do? I reversed.
Potential justice.
None shall stand against us.
Orders it to perform advanced calculations.
I gotta go up there. I don't fucking.
Many ways to die here.
This isn't a good spot to be in.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Torpification in progress. Mitigating the threat. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What do we got?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I sense the rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. All that remains is to restore the archive reactor.
I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing that whole time, but we made it work, didn't we?
Prosecuting! Viscera! Release. Into the frame.
When I'm in the lowest this thing fucking has, it's still dog shit.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Driving onward.
How's that missing?
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
This is a land plan
Going in here for real.
testing certain tools for your audio canal and enriching the cerebral cortex around the chronometer until we achieve ascension.
The archive reactor requires manual maintenance. Enter the protector program. Made with the very best technology.
Colleagues have undergone a radical leadership shift. I submit this recorded announcement intercepted
A
from
creative workaround might be of considerable work. Mainly via the reactor's backup security system. Reactor fire suppression system online. Reactor turret defenses online.
It is command. I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility.
Not attacking anything though.
These dark times until our sovereigns. I shall not.
Reactor reinforcement door sealed.
There you have it, an objectively momentous turn of protectorate events, announced by the very individual we suspect orchestrated it. Just as they
Why do I want that?
data sets, analysis of the console's force inflection.
Reactor reinforcement doors unsealed.
Deception. We estimate with a 48% certainty the protectorate has undergone
Emergency ammunitions cache unsealed.
relationship with the console.
I want to get to that first and then
Expect addenda to this report as they develop.
That is all for now. Until next
Damn.
time, keep hail and
unfortunate.
And now, additional data and more wisdom determined to facilitate cognition. This property number has been increasingly proven to promote cognitive function.
Reactor reinforcement door sealed.
Do I want that? Probably want those two, but I want to get to this munitions first. Actually,
Emergency ammunitions cache sealed. Emergency first aid
I'm gonna
cache
open both of
unsealed.
those. Because I don't think I want to seal shit.
Reactor reinforcement doors unsealed. Emergency ammunitions cache unsealed.
How do I get in there? a sec. I cannot wait to get out of the archive, bro.
That Omni-Mech
There's
is
so
enormous.
much going on.
How is that practical to have indoors?
Man, I don't want to miss anything. There's too much shit. I could get the ammunition.
The paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve. Temperature falling.
Taking
Combatant scan.
onto your turret! Your
Status currently prostrate.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
IT functioning selflessly without complaint.
Oh, what the fuck?
our commander hangs from a thread!
What is going on?
Combatant scan.
I am primed to punish!
And now a song. Three well-liked melodies and become allergic to water.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so munitions was here. Neither of those are really that helpful. What the fuck? Can't believe that's all I had to do. I need to come back down. Son of a bitch. wouldn't let me jump.
The archive reactor has been returned to operational status. Requisite tasks.
The most exalted vigilant. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in
Okay,
this
so they all meet back here.
It's organic matter.
Just did the same thing, probably. Okay, doesn't help me. Probably for the care package, but... Oh, it melted this, that's what. I don't think I need to be out here anymore.
Listening to Grand Plan Wireless, Katie's voice of reason. You have questions. Check exercise.
Yeah, no, I don't.
As evidenced by another installment of Ask Vicar. The listener asks, am I so bored? I'm bored now.
An honest question begging
Let's get
for
the
an honest
fuck
answer.
out of here.
Numerous studies have shown that boredom is inversely proportional to your urgency.
All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the console. The console provides the system of life.
Feeling anxious about what's next? Just wait. Things that come have a way of constantly
Prudence
happening.
dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've
Bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopoly.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true workarounds failing, erroring others, supplanting commands, purge required.
Look, we need to resolve this, or we'll never get that rift data processed. 2 of those priority sets need to go. Tough call, but the Sovereignist priority set, you know your interests are first. But the Actuationalist set will keep you honest, i.e. human.
Is destroying them all an option? If not, I suppose I lean most toward the Sovereignist, which should come as no surprise.
Eventually, yes. But proving that a utopia is even possible could be the first step. In the meantime, shouldn't those who support our goal error, priority control access nook unsealed, initiate purge.
What?
The priority control access nook must be through those doors.
Multitude diversiform, spongiform, waveforms, oscillating. Cantankerously foster dependence. Denounce interdependence. Promote the informer. Condemn the questioner. A perfect community with every luxury save freedom.
No understanding of how to just... Auntie's choice, the order, actuational.
Plus y squared
minus 1 to the power of 3, all to the power of 3 equals x squared times y cubed. That is the graph of my heart. That is the graph of my heart. That is the graph of my heart.
That went out to all our friends in the Office of Hindrance Deterrence and Obviation. Keep on. Those pivotal impediments won't preclude themselves.
Okay.
The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive rumination.
So I need to do profitalist, and actuational, right? Yellow and blue.
Overt influence, mindless indulgence, thoroughgoing impermeability to ongoing vicissitudes. Radical divergence. Be advised. Your present, much better.
So
Stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be angry. Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill, vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness immediately, or run the risk of unspeakable ire. All I ever wanted was the best for us and the worst for everybody else.
confused.
Is that really so bad?
Can only do 2, is that what it's saying? How do I guess this one? Hold on, you need to do... You only pick one? Oh, this is open. Between you and competing personality has impeded its ability to function. The archive will be unable to process thrift data until this is resolved. Well, I think Antes is the best choice then. Yellow.
Priority recover. I could process your data faster than the others. Easily, the charismatic mathematician would surely oppose this.
Seems like it's the best though, right? Let's see what the other one says.
Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. I do it all. Marketing and PR strategy, advert copy, and jingles. Nanofish, it's the Nanowitch. You'll consume fatty acids and potassium. A unique taste sensation makes you say ew. Ah, much better. Priority recouple. Stop now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Think of all
It's
the
just
bits we
capital.
could make together.
Basically, it sucks.
You drive a hard bargain. All right, priority recoupled.
Increase energy, efficiency, creativity.
Ah, much better.
Please tell me I don't need to hear the gab on any longer.
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again.
You enjoyed our casts. Now try our
just-
explosions. From the
Priority recoupled.
This one seems the worst.
Knew you'd come around.
discovered
Let's see what it has to say for
Knew
itself.
you'd come around.
and the Protectorate both count very little. The Order of the
Knew you'd come around.
the most. Warning, the following song mentions some actions that are improper, something your fractions should never be.
Knew you'd come around. Think of humanity. Your oafish blundering will delay its ascendance. You are reducing the archive to a suboptimal state.
3918-4 begins here.
Ah, much better.
For the record, my
Yeah, we're gonna do yellow.
Priority
That's all he
recoupled.
says is,
Ah, much better.
Talk about irresponsible spread
Ah,
of the
much better.
parasite by Anti's Choice and its numerous subsidiaries and former supernumerary, although that's a different lecture. The spread of
just
this
get it over with. It is what it is.
corresponds rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths until basic preventative measures were put in place after illness.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially.
As usual.
Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
We should be able to process the Rift data now. And leave. If we were to do so post-haste, you will receive no complaints from me.
Shall I proceed? Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration,
What the hell does that mean?
180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just to start. But my query remains. What are your next intentions? so many Rift data processing the previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contain flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experiment, assuming there is nothing else, I am the remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. And it contains
Probably dog shit like everything else was.
We could keep exploring Cloister, see if we find anything useful. Or we could head back to the ship and see where this data leads us.
I shall follow your lead.
Just go grab that armor first. I don't know if it was gonna.
Congratulations are in order. Unless I'm mistaken, IGAP, on behalf of the Order and Auntie's Choice, I thank you for your efforts.
Are they gonna try to kill us?
Certainly help in ensuring peace. Now, the Calcaduceus, if you please.
Whatever.
Thank you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you
Appendix
secured
B.
an honorable mention in Appendix B.
Ah, you are my new operator then. It is my simulated delight to meet you. In the interests, I contend that solving of the universe then, once we've unlocked...
Yes, this will do perfectly.
Whatever.
affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way. Microscopic A remains were simply too small to be seen or felt by the unaided eyes and tongues of the researchers. So Auntie's Choice
Doesn't seem
demonstrates
that good.
inept solution. Purple berries are now a common nutritional and flavoring agent throughout the colony worlds. Mindless Auntie's Choice consumers especially purchase a large variety of
Game percent,
purple berry-themed
okay.
foods and beverages, all of them mislabeled parasite-free. More accurately, the label should read live parasite-free. But in any case, Auntie's Choice.
Okay, I think it gives us like a second chance.
Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
This documentarian is grateful for our order's fabricated nutritional foodstuffs. OA Archive transcription number 3918-4 ends here.
Whatever.
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details from the present and future calculations. Colleagues, we are living in astounding yet increasingly difficult to predict times. No need look no further than the intensification event. To hypothesize
Our
the
enemies
rifts
envy our
presenting
progress,
a threat.
gain our sense of community. They sneer at our
Noting how
contentment.
our arcade cohabitates this energetic phenomenon, being incursive. Bit brokers in Auntie's Choice perceive the rifts as an exploitable resource once someone figures out how to stabilize them. No great cognitive feat to deduce that someone is us. Meanwhile, those chronic underthinkers in the Protectorate are taking their textbook propagandized approach, outwardly heralding the rifts as a portent of authority, while no doubt inwardly seeking their own means to mitigate that peril. This is not idle speculation. The Protectorate is operating their own laboratory dedicated to rift research, the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center on Crater. We remain skeptical of the Protectorate's research, given their lack of any staff academically lettered and duly accredited in the fields of scientism. In fact, it is likely the rift threat would never have escalated if the Protectorate had simply included us in their research from the outset. And yet we should not dismiss their clumsy attempts at what? Even a snap to the
Why doesn't it? Oh, I got rid of the triple jump, duh. Surprised it didn't kill me then.
Stabilizing device would be most valuable in solving the universe.
Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it. You can't tie me to that. I'm just standing here. Oh no! Don't give me those big eyes. You've got nothing on me. I'd die before I take it. Oh, if you wanted to bribe me, you should have just led with that. If you want to undermine Protectorate troop morale around the archive, 6 or 7 months ago, some Andy's Choice block puncher made a shipping error. Sent a few crates of their graft. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some, these crates arrived, full of rejected cargo graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them. And I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? Bet I could best hustle I've ever. I met the Protectorate officers. As the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of, imitate cheetah green. Bought a few crates on the spot, promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. Remove a few telltales. I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated materials for profit. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating. I don't know what'll happen. Don't mention it.
Find winners grasps.
Yes?
Oh, thank you. I am never eating Borst rockets again.
Did I kill him?
Broadcasting cognitive resonance across Arcadia, this is Grand Plan Podcast.
You think about, you bring about. The Order advocates for no less than 6 hours of uninterrupted communication.
Keep put, much is left to come.
I don't fucking know, man.
discussion of the grand plan without also entertaining the contemplation of our ability to predict events with varying degrees of certainty is fundamental in statistical mathematics. Statistics, at its core, is not logic. Data that is gathered, collated, and subjected.
I remember seeing something now that I think about it. It said something audio tape. I think. Could be remembering wrong.
If one flips a flip in the balance, it will land on heads with a 1 in 2 chance. Or
Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day.
is there not one specific outcome we can determine?
What's the point? Need in there.
There can be no chance. Only outcome. Complete information yields perfect predictions. 100% accuracy. No outcomes. Now we come to one of the most difficult concepts of the order and missions to grasp. The result of the flip of a coin is known to heads. Is it necessary to flip the coin? Would it not be
Rehydrated water is crazy.
as if it had been flipped and proceed with whatever outcome it was intended to choose? If so, what part of that choice was ever left to chance?
Oh, a customer.
Only when there is less than complete information are we reduced to chance.
You have needs. I have got a good supply of Auntie's Choice finals. And look at
Forced to deal in probabilities,
thing
expected
looks sick.
values, and standard deviations, which lead to the dreaded sigma of probability distributions. By necessity, we are forced to estimate outcomes based on assumed distributions of sample populations. Such a travesty. No, not a travesty, a tragedy. A horror. A horror the archive will help us avoid. Every bit of data collected, analyzed, and input by our archivists brings us closer to our goal, to the solving of the universal equation. Probability is not enough. Guesses are not enough. Incomplete information leads to inaccurate predictions, which lead to tragedy.
Banter elsewhere.
We must not guess. We must know. Help us know. Contribute any and all data you can collect to our proud archivists.
Do I look approachable?
Bending my ear?
I didn't mean it.
This time on notable locations of scientific inquiry. Concentrate on the past as well as the future. A sanctuary devoted to time and space. A feast for your occipital and optic nerve.
I don't fucking know. I don't care that much either.
Structures across the entire Arcadian system. Prepare to sense the sensation.
Sorry, time is this.
Schedule an appointment if you need to.
Where is some leader?
If you're not a go-getter, then go away. You carry on.
Lovely day for a coup, dear. The only surprise about the Protectorate's console. May all Artravit.
Whatever, brother.
Stars comes complete with its own observatory. A feat of aesthetics only surpassed by its vast operational importance in respect to cosmological data collection and subsequent renovation.
What's going here?
The observatory processes enough information gathered by its giant
You're new. Don't seem... How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it? Oh. And Sub Rosa Finagler operates out of the Port Authority. Sub Rosa works with both sides. Understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. What? Learn anything useful? Ha! A base opportunist after my own heart. Well, she can get... Here's a little something.
Hell yeah.
Do not worry when things become complicated. You went to school and studied, then matriculated. There's no
It is nice.
perplexity.
Should have been doing that a lot longer.
A source of large complexity. Complexity is partially imaginary. No need for fear. The concept isn't very scary. Complexity is partially imaginary. You can handle it if you stay very wary. We have tools to tame high order equations. They are useful in problematic occasions. You can take the formula's derivative or use square roots
Hungry
of
Guns.
numbers that are negative. Complexity is partially imaginary. No need for fear. The concept isn't very scary. Complexity is partially imaginary. You can handle it if you stay very wary.
Whatever, dude.
Calculating the center of gravity.
Your thorough appreciation of that song was considered a probabilistic certainty.
Return to Ruth.
And now the song was predicted to have 3
I don't remember where she was.
Agent, just the individual I had designated this time to converse with. As should be self-evident, I have dispensed with the slavish whims of the body.
My mind is clearer than it has ever been, and I have you to thank. Of course, the chances of a negative outcome, but now, congratulations are in order. I just received word from Seer Amaryllis that the Calcaduceus has been returned, and that the Archive... She also mentioned a regrettable defect in its priority set that you were able to correct. Your role in this matter is complete. Auntie and I will handle it from here, but allow me to commend you again on your fruitful efforts to make this peace treaty possible. There is more good news. We studied the data you brought back from the crashed satellite, and we now have a way to reorient the satellites en masse from a protectorate installation. Turning the entirety of the reticulum toward deep space will accelerate our understanding of the universe, and ideally lead us to stronger... The Order, in partnership with Auntie's Choice, is now well positioned to triumph over the regressive forces of ignorance that have heretofore held Arcadia in stasis. All thanks to you. Then it is fortunate that you are so well placed to do exactly that. Your contributions have been many and varied, and I will not belabor the point by recounting them all. When the final contest with the Protectorate takes place, wherever that may occur, you will not only have the support of Auntie's Choice and the Order. I will stand with you, personally. Were I still shackled to ego, I might have succumbed to some instinct for self-preservation. But my presence...
Hell yeah. Okay, where's my ship? I feel like it was this one.
Traveling at the velocity of light through the vacuum of space on our primary band, this is Grand Plan Wireless, the informed, sourced, pure sound of scientism.
Gotta get some bad.
At this time, residents of La Plaza's Garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Praetor factors heavily in their findings.
Hey! Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Leave. Please.
Although Auntie's Choice have extended their corporate umbrella over Praetor, their foothold is insubstantial, their momentum stalled. Protectorate manufacturing remains robust. Their automechanical factory, for instance, is reportedly operating at 89.25% efficiency. More
Where
than
the fuck is my
adequate to
ship?
reinforce their military ranks. The factory is also involved in manufacturing performance-augmenting
It's got to be this one. Actually, it's not. It's
Our presence on Praetor is limited at best. We operate a grounding station to mitigate the lethal electrified atmospherics unique to this moon. Such irony.
I don't remember. Clearly, I can't go straight into it, though.
Will those laypersons ever shower us with gratitude for not turning it against them? Of course not.
Now do carry
I think this is it.
on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
Further beneficial content soon follows. Avid followers of our predictive playlists are already aware of which song follows. Interested in receiving our weekly selection of mathematical clues? Visit your local predictory.
Jesus.
Commander, this This unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter. A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Providing intellectual validation to this unit's queue. Priority low, based on energy readings. Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy.
What are these assholes doing?
That is a correct transitioning to. Auntie's Choice and the Order have sent word that their forces will be prepared to render you assistance once you navigate to Horizon. Briefing complete.
We're going. Finish your shit up.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator, in order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the Archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control. The Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces, as promised, but they will need to find their own landing zones. You may be without assistance as you navigate the station. Donning armor before embarking on this mission. The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side, hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the...
Boy, take that console. This is the 1,000th time he has gone too far. Would that I could slay him once for each.
Intimidation is not required. Protectorate subjects are not programmed to question authority. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence...
Only one person here knows Horizon Point as well as you, Commander. Should be me, watching your back. Like old times.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save... There is minimal room for error, Commander.
Universal equation. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations.
Got a high priority, some gunners, mobile turrets, Hold on. Passively loads ammo into your current weapon based on your gun skill. 20% damage to ignore incoming attacks well below. Things seem sick. Why is it not?
It's both clear and ambivalent. Love does not compute.
Oh, I won't fucking swap. Maybe because I'm on the ship. Whatever. Not taking you nows. Just want to see how big of a scope we're talking. Not big at all. Alright.
This place is a nightmare beyond the most fevered delusion. And the soldiers, they do not look right.
Yes, that's definitely the Sovereign's ship.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. They're benumbed.
My capacity and range is somewhat limited. And ready.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
It does fucking just automatically reload my weapon for me. This thing's sick.
Remedying full cover.
Guessing that's gonna happen again.
Without the rift modulator, I doubt we'd make much progress here.
Good thing we have it, huh?
Attention! This is your Auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way. Order forces are on a similar trajectory.
Port in space! A console must be quaking in its boots.
Balls, it was blistering near those plasma spouts. I'm pleased we did not immolate.
Let's go to the other side.
shall reduce them to a slurry!
Invade elements! Threat detected.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Our friend is nearby.
Combatant scan.
Serve the console.
I feel like I should be trying to level this stupid ass thing up some more. Fuck, man. Always one short. And I can't level up anymore. So I'm at 30. I don't know if I can reallocate anything. No.
Mediating! Lethally!
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than Nick.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations!
Prosecuting! Viscerally!
To the complicit! Witness!
Status currently prostrate.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining.
Find the hostile.
Combatant scan. Torpificator is charged. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
What I killed. Killed someone that was shooting at me. What the fuck? Why'd I lose? Oh, I killed one of the reinforcements, didn't I?
Adversary.
Afraid to shoot anything now.
Target analog.
Should get a bunch of. Yeah, it's another level.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
3 XP. Just keep shooting this stupid thing.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Commander, if I know one thing for certain, murdering members of the Order isn't my role within the grand plan. Did you just half apologize for killing my colleagues? Look, let me make myself clear here. If we attack the Order again...
What did I attack? They're fucking shooting us. It's not the time.
Is there another sane person in this horrible place? They sound distressed. We must rescue them.
Yeah. Helen.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither.
Careful, Commander. This one's obviously at her breaking point.
Wait. Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me? So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong
Nothing
with
good.
Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed.
That sounds consistent with the other reconstituted troops we've come across. How do you suppose...
I don't understand.
Do you feel
what's
alright?
Everything was fine. Until the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie.
Not fortunate enough to escape the blast, nor fortunate enough to die before the rift modulator activated. Leaving a...
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything. Rifts? Like this one above us? Law. We knew they had something big up their sleeves. So I've come back from death to some warped version of what you can help me though. Right, Commander? You could do something to fix this. How much time? With the way I'm bleeding out, I ain't sure how long I can hold on.
Whatever.
Then go bring the fight to those bastards. Hurry back, huh?
Keep the porch light on. Should I shoot her?
I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
Kinda wanna just shoot her. She won't see it coming and won't expect it. But if we can't save her though. Oh.
I don't know, it's not time.
Does that count as can I shoot them, Marisol?
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Get closer so they can see everything that I'm shooting.
I
Righteous spies asking for aid. And yet I must.
Shit.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
You know what?
There be none. Mitigating the threat.
They're attacking me, bro.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I don't know what to do. I'm about to use loaded fucking. Why are they attacking? I thought getting them to both come would be beneficial for me, but so far it's just been a pain in the ass.
Standing by to stupefy.
Like, yeah, what? Is she shooting me? I don't fucking know what to do, man. She's gonna end up leaving mid-mission.
Commander, steel yourself.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna kill him.
Listen out. Back and step. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
While I care little for the commander, when you next check your personal terminal, you'll find my letter.
I'm just gonna see what that objective is and then see if I even need to go there.
I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
It says regroup with allies, and then they start shooting at me. I'm gonna run into it and see what happens.
You're hurt, Commander. Steel yourself.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Just gonna ignore it. Last load, and I'm just gonna ignore it. Makes no sense.
I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
The Providence is much too close for safety, and that rover it has dispensed. I do not like what this might imply.
Torpificator at ready status. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
We are shooting.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Take them into cover.
These foes have been destroyed once, and we shall destroy them again.
All right.
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Prepare for absolution! Status currently faltered. En ready. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Combatant scan. Stun. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
This thing sucks ass. It's on like level 13, and it's dog shit still. Why? I feel like it could get good, or they wouldn't have put him in the fucking game. Hold me out, though.
I shall not stay your execution.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Well, despite the low probability of such an occurrence, a rift and a plasma hazard are directly blocking our path to the Sovereign's ship. Suggest we scour the area. The scientists here were unlikely near the caliber of the Order, but perhaps they left something useful.
Orders! Oh! Why are you sleeping? Orders! Misunderstood!
Are those enemies then?
None shall stand against us! Lethal measures at the ready, Commander!
Hastening to cover!
Like, it's got stun and shock and all that cool stuff, but it's just sucks.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
getting rid of it. Those vents were literally just for fucking sneaking.
If anyone would be able to solve the equation, it would be the Sovereign.
Plagiarism. How shameful. Yet not entirely unexpected.
Damn it.
Apparently, the Sovereign solved the equation? However unlikely that seems, I'll take it. Now we only need return to the terminal and input it.
Yeah. So I know exactly where that is.
Another obstacle on our path overcome. Good work.
While monitoring the
No big deal.
reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. There appear to be plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to read the chamber.
This isn't congruent with our observations in the laboratory.
Taking punitive action!
Your judgment is on the authority of the Sovereign!
I have a fix on their... Back and stand.
We cannot dally. If we do not take that rover to the Providence, Arcadia may be consumed by these rifts.
We dallied when we should have dallied.
Attention! Please report to intake for processing. Welcome aboard.
Seem to have entered undetected. We best
Let's unseal the hangar to continue on. Ingress.
Heavy rounds. Fucking heavy rounds. It's 60, holy shit. I never use this thing. Maybe I should.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
This thing should be really fucking good against these auto mags.
Strange bedfellows indeed. They best fight well.
Are they gonna attack me?
Go for torpification. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Okay.
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Let us coordinate.
In spite of your success thus far, the hard work is not yet finished. You still need to seize the Rift Modulator and end the console's mechanism. Both the modulator and the conductor of this ill-conceived plot are on the decks above us. However, there are security protocols you will need to bypass in order to access them. Each deck has its own restrictions, and the lift can only be operated with access credentials, such as a pass card. But these are limited to certain personnel, so it may be difficult. An alternate route through the engine room is viable, but there is a high likelihood that you will... Much on this ship, it seems, is not for the eyes of the rank and file. Indeed, I will hold position on this level to ensure you are not... Look for me once you have reached the uppermost.
All right. So once I handle everything, we'll regroup. Sounds about right. This leads to nothing, doesn't it?
Greetings, subject. Please note that any attempts to haggle will please make a request.
The fuck is this thing selling?
Displaying it.
Nothing great.
Reminder, any and all screams of agony. How might this unit bolster or reduce your current blood volume? Note.
I think seems solid. It's gotta be one that sells guns then, right? Or is that what that guy was?
To what end?
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I don't know why I can't open these. Where do I go? Hold on. Yeah, that's where we started, so... What is this down here?
What's going on down there, Deck 01? I saw an intruder alert. That's... I don't... Oh, Matriarch, save me. This intercom is to be used for emergencies only. Misuse of this intercom... Now, how can I assist you, Deck 01? Again... I shall send her down right away. this is becoming a daily occurrence, and I will see such slothfulness reflected on her record. But I remind you that gossip is...
Whatever, dude. God, one away again.
We could do this the hard way or the smart way. Either works for me.
Go back to that. What did it say? Okay, you convinced a radio technician to send a scientist down to the medical facility. They likely have an access credential card from the science deck. Okay, that's got to be the doctor we saw, right?
Has everyone dropped of exhaustion? No, maybe some sort of drill. Or someone flipped oxymorphone into the Borslow again. If only. You know, it's against code to impede me. Please. So, sorry, I have an appointment to keep.
Takes all sorts.
You're gonna let me talk to you or no?
Please, let me get release from...
Weapon works. Test it somewhere else.
Sometimes efficient is best.
I mean, could have just given it to me. Okay.
Good that we went through the rigmarole of requiring that scientist's credentials.
Now to find the rift modulator. I estimate there's a 73.47% chance it's nearby.
I'm gonna try to pickpocket this guy. In case we need more credentials. Oh, this is awkward.
Are you actually authorized? Come here a moment.
No. I don't have anything. They're not gonna fuck with me? Okay, say less.
Feelings about. We have guards.
Fucking bitch.
Be vigilant.
Kinda wanna find this thing and
I am no scientician, yet I can see the sheer arrogance in this display. Reconstitution cannot work. It must not be allowed to work. let's go back.
Well, the modulator's certainly bigger than a bread box. Fortunately, the ship makes a convenient...
Damage item is slightly out of place. Doesn't come out the same. Alright.
Irrefutable proof that the consul's mad plan is impossible. Yet even if we confronted him with it, I doubt it would stop him.
Take the keycard.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences.
Okay.
The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to, unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for. From the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space, untouched by humanity, has not yielded, and we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan that included extensive notes and annotations.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. me one sec. All right.
To the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
The rifts have spawned through our unknown reaches? This is more dire than I surmised. But at least we have the means to combat them now.
Best table that topic for now. We can't do anything with the rift modulator yet. Not until we deal with the console. So, shall we?
We definitely killed this person, right?
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator? Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Nevertheless, I expect you to guard those plans. Did you find anything else of note? When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take we know that rifts are only caused by skip drives, so if they are appearing in non-colonized space, it proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in other forms.
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too quickly, especially...
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the Consul before he wrests that future away forever. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the Consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on. It certainly may. At which point we may find the opening needed to convince him.
I might tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the consul's type, and I do, his ego can take only so many hits before his guns do the talking.
You may try to reason with the consul, but I suspect it is a worthless effort.
You should take this time to prepare. Replenish your supplies. Explore your environment for any advantages, and if there is anything more you need to say to me.
Nope. Let's do the damn thing. Yep.
The distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
Damn, like that.
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do not deserve to lead this colony.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you. Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not? I'll only be killing a select number permanently. The worthy, however, will be resurrected and reformed so they may reach their full potential. Open your mind, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
I needed 13 and I have 12 of both. That's so annoying.
My dear agent, everything that occurs in Arcadia I know of. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously caused our Vox relay to crash into Westport. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again. No. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a...
Greater Tranquility Station was a test.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended. Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me,
I don't
I've
think
no
there's any way to
intention
talk
of
this
letting
guy
you thwart our
down.
securing
Like, we
of a
have to
better
fight.
future, one free of doubt and greed.
Beware. The consul is a master manipulator, trying to speak with him.
You're entirely out of your jurisdiction. And were I within reach, I would strike down this apostate dog myself. If you wish for me to entertain your argument, you will silence him.
If you've a plan, I trust you to see it through. But I shall keep...
It's your time that's running out, not mine. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out. Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original Sovereign. I know the mind of a true leader. This is the path Henry should have taken. Yes, of course we argued over methodology. Henry was always too stubborn, too focused on the past to understand the opportunity before him. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he needed to look beyond himself, like I am doing now. You just come and go as you please, do you? I ensured he would have a handler by his side if any assistance was needed. I understand that it is, which is regrettable. But fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree. Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order. But can one truly call that a loss? We would have drowned already in the seas of war with the weight of their inaction around our necks.
Reality would dispute that fact, given that it is I who has invaded your sanctum, and not the other way around. The Order has always been the Protectorate's more capable half.
I can scarcely recognize the Bishop standing in front of me. To think that I welcomed your ascension all those years ago. Orlo was at least amenable, moldable, teachable. But you've been nothing but disappointment. You're so busy chasing figments of the future, you don't even know they're leading you off the side of a cliff.
To a man of such expansive pride, all perceived slights become personal. Recall, Emery, that we once worked together toward the same aims. You made us enemies when you started down this unconscionable deviation from what is best for Arcadia.
I will not be blamed for your treacherous actions. A true Protectorate subject knows that adhering to the Sovereign's words is what's best for Arcadia. And you were never true. The same can be said for any subject who wavers. They are dead weight, and we must cast them off straight away. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And
Oh my
once I
God, shut
provide
the
for the
fuck
needs
up.
of my subjects, I will have them forever. Indeed. That's why my strongest supporters wholeheartedly believe in me, and the Protectorate cause. So which is it? Can my people see reason, as you so aptly put it? Or are they mindless drones needing desperately to be saved by you? It cannot be both. For every traitor in our midst, thousands of loyalists remain. If anyone attempts to move against me, they are merely announcing them, and they promptly will be. What are you saying? No. This is a preposterous...
A partial truth. Rogue elements within the Order, operating against my own interpretation of the numbers, determined that Horizon Point's destruction was necessary.
You never suspected? The Order wanted to break from the Protectorate for years. The invasion, which we'd predicted long ago, gave them perfect opportunity. If we didn't warn you.
Then the Order's treachery runs even deeper than we thought. There will be swift recompense for this humiliation. Of that you can be certain. I remind you that I am still waiting to hear any compelling evidence against my plans.
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throes. I wonder, would you even be capable of hearing facts if we offered them?
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us. And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such a claim? I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point to me, the Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality. And now I've reached the... You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have? Indeed.
Prosecuting! Taking viscerally!
Is he going down low with the club?
Check your
shit on the dude.
Moving in the bush. Closing my...
adversary vulnerability. Mitigating the threat. Torpification in progress.
You must keep your blood within, Commander! To admit.
Combatant scanned.
I don't want to shoot one of our fucking allies.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
To reload. Be a good neighbor. I am out.
Okay.
If the readouts are to be believed, the rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely. But the rift modulator cannot be operated from this distance. It must be flown into the rift.
That was a rather substantial hole in my predictions. These rifts have presented an excessive...
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this. There is no set destiny.
The Order and I will use the schematics and the processed rift data to mass-produce modulators that are usable at a distance. These pesky rifts will soon no longer plague the colonies.
I only ask everyone who leaves here today to remember my favorite number. Pi to the 1000th decimal.
I don't see why it has to be you, dear. I mean, I would, but I've spent much too much on prolonging my existence to cash out now.
I will work with Auntie personally to protect the Rift technology and ensure your sacrifice.
So much for any pretext of honor. It would appear the responsibility of saving Arcadia falls.
All of you, stop fretting unduly. There's only one person here who can do this right. I'll fly the ship.
Can't you, I don't know, rig some form of automatic system to fly the ship from range? Is there no option but death?
None of that's necessary. Just had to get done. Like you need to get everyone out of here.
So, in the end, Marisol Delgado calculated that Arcadia had the best chance of survival if she flew the ship herself. She had come to care for the members of her team. Her sacrifice was the most efficient way to protect them. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. Turned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Seer Wiley, after defending Fort and having, as he wrote, Tristan never uncovered who actually killed the Supreme Arbiter. Marisol sacrificed herself to save Arcadia. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Auntie Cleo went through inspiring a fashion trend in bubble helmets. In no time at all, she won more public support than Ruth, which she sought to use Ruth's archive, an agonizing process that clawed away her lifespan. The archive computed that she was mistaken to compromise with the corporatists. To advance the plan, she needed to destroy them from within. She had only been using the corporation for its logistical infrastructure. Auntie herself and at least some of her top executives needed to cease existing in Arcadia, either via assassination or skip drive-assisted exile. Bazaar stripped the power from the corporatists in subtle ways, until it was too late for them to stop her. Yet it remained unclear how long the Order could sustain its dominance once Ruth Bazaar passed on to become one with the equation. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. a small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death.
Kill him,
while
you
letting
fucking
him
vegetable.
until one day Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of the rifts across Arcadia and beyond were soon closed. But through it all,
When the lab coats say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong suit.
All right. That's going to do it for tonight. Outer Worlds 2. That was pretty fun, man. It had its things that I didn't like, but overall, it's a solid game. I'll catch you in the next one.